Because Mr. Squiggles there in the chat, I don't know what sort of country he's from, but he demands a imbued and non-imbued Slayer helmet tier list. So assume every helmet here is imbued except for the darker normal one, okay? Notice the difference. Lighter is imbued, darker is not imbued. That's how they look in game. And we'll start off with this one, which basically just tells me you haven't imbued your Slayer helmet and it looks like crap. It's F tier, all right? You happy now? Done. Welcome to the tier list. F tier if you haven't imbued your Slayer helmet, because you're wasting time. Go to the PvP arena. It takes you like 10 games, whether you win or lose. Black Master's not a Slayer helmet. Get out of here, okay? Are you saying lighter is better and darker is worse? Why is it every time I do a tier list, you try to find some sort of racial out of context meme to pin on me, Aris, all right? All I'm saying is if your helmet is black, it's bad, okay? If it's white, it's right. So go to the PvP arena, grab yourself an imbue scroll. You can use it on the helmet, and the best part is you can take the scroll out and reuse it on anything else as many times as you like, okay? So absolutely go and do that. All right. Next, we'll move on to this Slayer helmet. The original. Let me make sure it's the same size. These are incredibly big. So the original Slayer helmet, but imbued. Pretty basic Slayer helmet, okay? But what it tells me is you don't do combat achievements. It tells me you don't do any bosses, or you haven't been lucky enough to do any bosses. And to be honest, Warcraft head is really easy to get, so it shouldn't be too difficult. You haven't done Twisted Leagues. It kind of just shows that you're learning the game, or you're in the early stage of the game, or you just haven't got the balls to boss. So this is just a pretty much base level C tier helmet. Nothing wrong with it, nothing good about it either. You're just kind of, you're playing the game. I've got one of them, because I don't have a choice right currently. So C tier I think is pretty fair. If Warden isn't affected by path levels, higher invo ignoring path levels would be better for a point, I feel. That's nothing to do with the tier list, but thank you for sharing that, Phoenix. We can talk about that later. Okay, so moving forward, I believe one of the rarest helmets in the game, you could argue, is the Twisted League helmet. Now, you can get this provided you have league points from Leagues 2 and 3, but not many people do. And honestly, I think it was the first good Slayer helmet skin, because these are all reworked Slayer helmets. Right? I've done a tier list before on older Slayer helmets before the reworked. These are all reworked. And I think this one didn't need reworking because it already looked good. It was badass. I think it looks good. You can buy the horns and the GE though. Oh, you can? Oh, I didn't know that. There you go. So it's probably not as rare then. For Ironman though, especially, you can't just do that. I didn't know you could buy that. That's very interesting. My apologies, guys. There you go. Pay to win helmet. B tier though, because it looks good. It's not S tier because you can buy it. Done. That makes it crap instantly. Speaking of helmets you can buy, that'd be all the combat achievement ones, I guess. Let's start off with the normal Slayer helmets. We'll do the CA ones last, okay? I think that's fair. A lot of noobs wear that. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. It's not expensive now, but it was 25 mil when the rewards came out. I still think it's cool. I think that's cool. I don't have one on my Iron Man. Iron Man can't get it without doing leagues. Alright, it looks good. Leave me alone. Alright, Abyss Slayer helmet. Now, this is the Abyssal Slayer helmet. If it was the Abyss Slayer helmet, it would have massive eyebrows. So, this is the Abyssal Slayer helmet, right? It's better than it used to look, but it's still kind of, it doesn't really have the same horn features as most other helmets, right? Drop a 5-pack, exactly. I do like the red and black combo, but the problem is you have to do, oh no, because you can do Abyssal Demons, can't you? I've got like 4 of these heads. Why don't I just do that? Huh. Maybe I don't do it because it's kind of crap. Look, I don't think it's very good, if I'm honest with you. It's mid, I think mid at best. In fact, it's probably, the thing is, right, I can't really put anything lower than a normal Slayer helmet without calling it shitter than normal. But I don't think it really deserves to be more than the D. Like, this is C just purely because a lot of the time you don't have a choice. So remember, like, I'm not saying this is worse than the normal Slayer helmet. It's just kind of crap, you know? That's the thing. Because, like, I would still have it over the normal helmet. But this is a choice. You choose to make your helmet. This would not be my first choice of Slayer helmet. So I would make it D tier because this is just when you're trying to collect all the different heads, right? It's the only red one, you monster. Yep. Kind of. Bad return on investment. Yeah, I think if you're doing this because it's your only choice, just stick to the normal until you can get a better one, you know? Jad, yeah, don't tell him about the Jad helmet. Trust me, he'll be very, very disappointed. To be honest, isn't collecting head the main goal in life? It is, but not in game. This isn't the sort of head you want. Now we have the, what's next on the menu? We got the Skatizo helmet. Not a big fan of the purple colors, to be honest. The boss itself, what is it? The Dark Claws. Actually, pretty common helmet. I also am not a big fan. I'm not a fan of the old model either. I'm not the biggest fan of it either, to be honest. The Abyssal Head, Abyssal Helmet really missed that Slayer Helmet upgrade they did for the others. Yeah. I think, or they didn't actually upgrade it, did they? I thought they did change it and that's what they got. Because I'm not a big fan of this one. I think this is actually worse than the Abyssal Helmet, to be honest. I think. I don't know. I don't see what it's good with. What does it look good with? It's mid again. It doesn't look very great. It might be D tier as well. It could be E. It might actually be C, then D, if I'm honest with you. I don't know if it deserves to be E. Cooking cape? You're going to wear this, the cooking cape, really? Looks good with purple crystal. And how many people have purple crystal by choice? Looks good with Virtus robes. Okay, you guys are just trying to, you know, fuck with me now. Skatizo, D, Abby, C. I think that's fair. Yeah, I think that's fair. Next, we have the black Kingback Dragon helmet. Now, this one looks way better than it used to. And I do like this helmet. I think this is a good helmet. Black, dark, strong, forceful. It's awesome. I do love the Black Dragon helmet. And just so that Iris can't pin it on me later on. It was shit. What was shit? What do you mean? Just so Iris can't pin this on me now, I'm putting a black, I repeat, capital letters, black helmet in A tier because it is a good helmet. That's a good ass helmet right there. Hell yeah, it is. Alright, then Cow Fight, there's no need to debate. Cow Fight is an S tier helmet. This is bad. Look at that shit. How do you not love this helmet? I think that looks fucking good. That's a damn good helmet right there. I have nothing to debate on it. I think it's a good helmet to have. It's a bit more of a flex than half the other boss KC. And there's something it looks good with. I just can't remember what now, because I remember wearing it and going, damn, it looks good with that gear. I just can't remember what it was. I'll have to put it on my main and then find out, because that's where I've got it on my main. Cow Fight helmet is probably the best of what's so far that we've looked at on the list, for sure. Looks like ugly black people's shoes. What? What, this helmet? You're just being racist, mate. Huffing the Copian on the KBD helmet pick? No, that's not Copian. That's a good helmet. For sure. Pegs and range cape. It goes good with the range cape. That's it. It is good with the range cape. I do like it. It's a very good helmet. It looks very good. I like it very much. Dismantled my KQ helmet for the head to complete the elite Darren. Didn't know you can't get it back. Oh, bad luck, dude. I think it says that when you go to dismantle it. I think King's Ascent for the Queen, KW. It's a good ass helmet, dude. This is a great helmet. It's a great color combo. The design is awesome. With the antenna and shit, it's good. You got the Volkov helmet. Did they change this? Or does it always look like this? I don't mind this one. I like how it's broken, like it's got like a broken Volkov head. I don't think it's S tier. I think it might be A, maybe B tier. I do not think it's S tier because I also want to factor in that Volkov heads are really easy to get. I don't think it is the best, but I think it is really good still. Your KQ helmet tattooed on me? Do you actually? I feel like that's not a lie. I feel like I believe you with that. I think A tier might be acceptable for the Volkov. B because it's too common. Yeah, but it does look good. They did change it? Yeah. It's a dang tat. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have seen it before. Hell yeah. I'm assuming you just sent it to me on Snapchat. No, feel free to send it to me. We can show the stream. Why not? Looks better than KBD. You reckon this looks better than KBD? I just like the black more, I think. The black with the red eyes, I think I like. Volkov is good because it looks good with crystal armor and Avers. Yeah, if you're too poor to change your crystal armor. If it were for how common it is, I would say A tier. You reckon B because it's less common? I think that's a fair argument because of how common it is. But I feel like at the same time, right, because of how common it is, it wouldn't be your first choice, even if it was that common. That's at the end of the day, if you were to have every single head in the game, this wouldn't be the one you pick as your first one. So I think being that common and not being your first choice still, you'd go B tier, for sure. You reckon KBD looks too wide? Well, if the Volkov isn't wide enough, I'll just do this. What about now? Now we have wide head. Alright, then the Hydra. Now, I am personally biased with this helmet because I do like the helmet. It's the first one I ever had. They didn't change it because it already came out looking damn good. And it is a damn good looking helmet. The Hydra one is clean. And I think it's A or S tier. I'm not sure. It might be A tier. I don't know. Rare looks amazing. It is actually rarer than I expected. I think it does look really good. It is really good. You reckon it's 95 slay requirement? Yeah. If you guys like S tier, then I'll go S tier. I wasn't sure because I didn't want to be too unbiased with it, but it absolutely is it's a really good fucking Slayer helmet for sure. And now the 3 pay to win helmets. All right, we got the Jad helmet, the Zik helmet, and the Zuck helmet with Baron, because I never knew that it even looked like that until now. Anon, that's funny. Good shit with that. Jad helmet. You guys are not gonna like this. A tier. I use the Jad helmet because I think it's cool. Maybe S tier, I don't know. It might be S tier as well, actually, which is, again, unbiased. But it is really good. Okay? A tier is good. I think S tier is better. I think S tier. The Verzik helmet. Now, the only silly thing about the Verzik, it's S tier. Like, it's the first combat champion helmet. It's still like a tight helmet, and it just looks fucking good. And it's a notable achievement. I think S tier is good for the Jad helmet. It looks good. Ver helmet A tier. See, the thing is, I personally like this Verzik helmet, but a lot of people think it's silly because the color combo is ridiculous, which it is, right? Purple, yellow, black, red, blue. This is insane. This is a mess of a helmet. Absolute mess of a helmet. But I would wear the fuck out of it. Absolutely, it's A tier. I would still wear it for half that reason. Abyssal helmet looks better than Jad helmet. No, Jad helmet looks better than the Abyssal helmet easily. And then we have the Zuck helmet. What? Did he stretch this on purpose? He did stretch it on purpose. It probably looks more like that, doesn't it? The Zuck helmet, which does look like Baron, which honestly, in my opinion, makes it a bit cooler. Zuck helmet S tier, no doubt. No, the Zuck helmet is not S tier. I'm sorry. Okay, I get it. Oh, it's a prestigious reward. Oh, it's the Grandmasters, the best achievements in the game. Okay, you're doing the Grandmaster task to make it look like you got two wangs hanging off the side of your head. Get fucked. This is easily worse looking than the Jad helmet, and purely because of how much of a meme the Verzik helmet is, Zuck helmet is B tier. In no world is the Zuck helmet better than the Jad helmet. Let's be fucking clear on that now. Absolutely, the Jad helmet looks better than the Zuck helmet. It's not even a debate. It looks better. Absolutely, it looks better. Whether it looks good or not isn't a question. The Jad helmet just simply looks better than the Zuck helmet. It's not copium. It's a fact. Absolutely. I agree. The Duke makes it funny. But I don't think the Zuck helmet the Zuck helmet looks kind of shit. It really does. It is so fucking out of, proportion. Achievements aside, being a Grandmaster aside, doesn't matter. It looks shit. It does. It's an ugly fucking helmet. I personally would not, I'm surprised people still wear it. Why not wear the Jad helmet with the Grandmaster Defender? That way people still know you're a Grandmaster and they can be like, oh my god, I wish I was you. When really they don't, because you've got to go to work tomorrow and I don't. But that's the point, right? I would wear Jad over Zuck and have the Zuck, the level 6 Defender. Done. Stop, why? Why stop? Looks so good on Missouri and Torva. Jad helmet looks good, mate. Absolutely. I think we can all agree that Zuck helmet is not a very good looking helmet. Jad helmet has no details, C tier. Jad helmet looks fucking baller, alright? Purple need to be E tier. Have you seen it in game, especially on the female character? Weirdest proportions. Yeah, but I think D tier is fine. Because Blood Torva Infernal. What about the Blood Torva helmet? How does Zuck look with Blood Torva though? Not as good as Blood Torva helmet. Don't think anyone's agreeing. Doesn't matter. It's my tier list. In my opinion, is correct. Dr. Pepper better than Pepsi Max? Okay, you're just looking to get banned. Seen someone with Jad helmet and Blood Torva. They look dope. Hell yeah, dude. I would wear the shit out of Zuck helmet and gatekeep everyone. Yeah, you would, because that would fuel your ego, and then you'd feel good about yourself, and then you'd go to bed, and then anyone that you flex your ego on today would forget about you, and then you wouldn't realize that until the next day, and you go, oh, actually, I don't matter, and my Zuck helmet doesn't matter, and I'm still a garbage human being. So that's fine. That's like a lot of people in the game. At the end of the day, it just looks shit. Okay? It looks shit. That's the thing I'm trying to draw here. I'm not saying that being Grandmaster is shit. I'm not saying that being Grandmaster is bad. I'm not shitting on the skill of Grandmaster. I'm telling you, the helmet looks like cancer. And that is the tier list. A, B, C, D, F, don't matter. Go for S tier, alright? F tier is because you haven't imbued your helmet. E is dead empty, but D, don't wear that helmet. That is the last helmet you get. C tier is because you haven't unlocked anything yet, or you've already got all the other helmets, so you make the Abyssal one. B tier helmets are good if they're your only option. Absolutely fine to wear. Zuck, Torva, Blood, and Inferno can't go touch grass. The game's been out long enough. Getting that shit is easy. Plus, people pay for it now. A tier. A tier helmets are good. Like, wear A tiers all you want, without shame. And S tier helmets, if you have an S tier helmet, you absolutely should be wearing it. Ironically, there's also 3 helmets I have, so there's a bias there that people can flag me for, but I don't care. Zuck helmet isn't nearly as good as Blood Torva. No, the Blood Torva helmet's way better than the Zuck helmet. This is the easiest move in the raid. It's quite simple. You got a big boy. Look at him, goddamn! Fuck me, look at that boy. It's huge! You got a big boy.